You already know what time it is. It's your boy Akie checking in here. And as you see, skills get the deals. So today what I want to talk about is the essence of being skillful in your deals. I got this shirt from Chris Rude at the 10X Growth Conference, and I thought this would be a real cool topic to talk about. Skills get the deals. What do I mean by skills? Skills meaning negotiation. How good are you at getting the price that you want? How good are you at telling and communicating to the seller what it is that you want for the property and why it is the way it is? If you're not persuasive, if you're not skillful, if you're not good at communicating, then you might as well get out of this business right now. If you can't communicate that this is why it is like it is, then you have absolutely no chance. You might as well just do something where you're not talking at all. Because really, what is there in life? What better superpower is there in life? What better skill is there in life than being skillful in the art of negotiation and persuasion? There's none. Because if you can do that, you can literally be someone who's dead broke and be someone that can manipulate situations, be able to form situations out of things that literally no other person on earth can do. The past week, I've been talking to different sellers, and a lot of deals formerly I would have just lost out on completely. But turns out that I have been able to form a skill of negotiation, and I have been able to just develop a mouthpiece out of thin air. And the way I've been doing this is, like I talked about in the other video, frequency. Frequency is imperative and is mandatory for the development of that skill and communication. Now, if you don't get that, then you might as well, give up right now. In essence, anybody can develop this skill simply by becoming more gratuitous and more conscious of how much they're actually being out there in the field, how often they're actually in these situations. The more you're in a situation, through the law of exposure, you're gonna be able to not only eliminate what fears you have, but also auto-correct whatever situation that is constantly coming up. I want to give an awesome example. If you continuously are getting a certain objection, then you should any smart person at least would be able to come up with a way to get around that. In essence, the other day I had a seller talk to me and tell me that the price that I offered was too low. It was too low and they weren't going to do it. And then I went on to show them, the comps and the different homes in the area that, was selling for this price. And this is why your house is this price. This is the amount of repairs we're going to have to do. And this is, the best cash offer you're going to get. On top of an other psychological trigger, just them liking me, which is, overall, I could give them a lowest offer. And if they like me, they're still going to go with me. And on top of that, just giving out even more persuasive techniques that you can use in terms of just negotiation, letting them know that, hey, I've done this before, putting out numbers and let them know that, hey, there's a lot of people out here that are newer and, that are, if you show them that you've completed a process like this before, it just gives you even more authority and it makes the process much smoother. It gives you a much more firm foundation to be on with the seller and really is going to make your deal go a lot better. And you're going to close a lot more transactions that way. So skills really do get the deals. And the number one skill that you need to master is negotiation. I've talked about this before, but you can't talk about this enough, because if you're out there on appointments and you're wasting your gas and you printed out a contract and you leave there empty handed, what are you doing? So your boy Akie signing out. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to be dropping a lot of content this next couple of weeks until I get this next deal closed. Like I said, it's going to be a $5,000 to $10,000 deal. I'm calling it right now before I even do it. So if you want to follow the journey, go ahead and subscribe. Comment if you got any questions for me. I'd love to drop a little bit of what I've been learning, and if I can help you out with anything, help you close your first deal, because that's what's really important. If you're just watching me or somebody like me drop content, and you're not taking action, you can literally be growing with me, because I'm newer myself. This is going to be my third transaction. If you're not growing with me, then I really don't want you following the channel. But if you're growing with me, if you're taking action, hell, you might even be past me. You might even pass me. We can learn from each other. So go ahead and comment in the comment box below, where you're at in your whole investment journey. If you're newer, if you've done 10 deals, if you've done 100 deals, and what kind of content you'd like to see. Go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Like I said, talk to you next time. Peace.